What's going on, guys? So before I start this video, I need to tell you, if you are those persons that are like, don't tell me spoilers, that this video is more than likely going to have very big spoilers in it, because it might confirm some theories, it might not, and the reason why I'm saying it might have a lot of spoilers is because this isn't 100% confirmed. We don't know. I'm going off some photos that could reveal the big death that is going to happen in The Flash. And yeah, so you've been warned. If you're one of those people that doesn't want something spoiled for you, do not watch this video. Okay, with that freaking introduction, let's go ahead and talk about who could possibly be dying at the end of this season of The Flash, because we're going to that Instagram account again that has all these photos from everywhere, and I don't know how they get them, but they get them. But the World of Flash Instagram account has released these photos of a gravestone that looks to say H.R. Wells. Now, of course, the photo's kind of blurry. It could be R.R. Wells. It could be something something. But we're going to assume that it says H.R. Wells. Until we get a clearer photo, we're not going to really know. So, why the hell would H.R. have his own damn headstone unless he's died? Why would he have his own freaking headstone? Does that mean that H.R. dies at the end of this season? Now, I know a lot of you are like, oh my god, I told you that the guy that was in the freaking video was going to be the other Wells, and it wasn't going to be H.R., it was actually the other Wells. Slow your roll. Yes, I'm going to say, you people that were saying that H.R. was going to die, and that the person in the video could be another Wells, you guys look like you're on the right path. You're totally on the right path. But, you know me, I'm a skeptic until we get until we get freaking evidence that's 100%. I don't want to say that this is 100% confirmed, because what if this is some kind of trick or some kind of vision? What if Cisco vibes something that shows HR's gravestone? Or what if they go to a future? Because, let me point this out there. We still haven't seen our group go to Earth 19. I believe there's still going to be another episode with Gypsy, and I think the Flash crew is going to meet that other Flash from Earth 19. What if the group goes to freaking Earth 19 and they somehow visit a graveyard and this is HR's headstone? Because remember, HR is supposed to be dead on Earth 19. So what if this is his gravestone and it's actually not HR from our world? Or it could be that HR, but he's not technically dead on Earth 1. It's possible, but I don't know. I think you guys that are saying that HR is going to die and then that Wells from the video is actually going to be Harrison Wells, you guys got a solid chance of that being true. Personally, I don't want HR to die. We did see HR in the future already, though. So that's kind of like, oh, if we saw HR in the future, I'm kind of like, why would this be his gravestone? But at the same time, if they change the future by saving Iris, more than likely somebody else might die, or the whole future is going to change. So that future that we saw in 2024 will not exist, meaning it is possible that HR could die. Like I said, freaking HR is one of my favorite characters right now on The Flash. I just love his bubbly personality. We have a bunch of smart people on The Flash already. I don't need Harrison Wells to come back to Earth 1 to keep playing the very smart guy on the team, you know what I mean? I like Caitlin and Cisco's dynamic, but now that Caitlin's Killer Frost, maybe she's not going to work with the crew anymore, so Cisco needs help, so they're going to bring back Harrison Wells from Earth 2 to start helping Cisco, depending on what happens with Caitlin. But again, when we saw those videos from the World of Flash of the whole funeral scene or everybody saying goodbye, we noticed Caitlin wasn't there, but in those same photos, which looked to be like Harrison Wells, or not Harrison Wells, but freaking HR, because Harrison Wells doesn't really dress like HR. HR was kind of spiffy in, or I should say Wells, because we don't know what Wells it was. It seemed like he was wearing kind of hipstery clothes, which is what HR would wear to a funeral, in my opinion. But the theories of Harrison Wells possibly coming back to Earth 1 are very strong, especially if Caitlin's no longer going to be part of the team. But like I said, she was in those photos looking like she was being like real chill with everybody, and we can only assume that that was a funeral. So I don't really know. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens there. I don't want HR to die, but I guess he's the easiest person to kill on this show because you're easily going to replace him with Harrison Wells. But he's just such a good character, in my opinion, that it would suck to lose him for, you know, whatever. Hopefully Malfoy stays on the show. I have a feeling that Malfoy's going to leave. If Caitlin doesn't stay a part of the team, he's going to be like, I don't really have any reason to be here anymore, blah, blah, blah. But I don't really know. I think he adds a good dynamic to the team. Hopefully he comes back for season 4. But I have a feeling that he's going to, you know, part ways after this season. So there's that, but I just wanted to throw out that possibility that this headstone doesn't guarantee that HR is going to die, because it could be his headstone from Earth 19, because, you know, he's supposed to be dead on that planet, or they could be faking his death on this planet too. I don't really know. I mean, it could be something like that, but I think just kind of trying to put a little bit of evidence together there. You know, Savitar saying that HR was the only one that survived his wrath might be his, you know, nail in the coffin, figuratively or whatever, that he's going to be the one to die, because now if Savitar doesn't go through with all of his plans and HR dies, then he will be the only one to have suffered Savitar's wrath, although he's kind of already put hell on everybody else, like Caitlyn and stuff like that. Well, no, he didn't do that to Caitlyn. Barry did that to Caitlyn by making Flashpoint. But you know what I mean. Like, these people have, Savitar's been doing some things, but nothing too crazy to what's going to happen in 2024 if they don't stop him. But, you know, we'll find out and see. We'll see if the World of Flash is really credible or not, because they are confirming that HR is the one to die with this gravestone. I just think it could easily be something else, because if you don't, if you don't watch The Walking Dead, or if you do watch The Walking Dead, they actually left the thing on a cliffhanger where, you know, they killed somebody at the end of season 5. Season 6, not season 5. They killed somebody at the end of season 5, and everybody guessed all summer who it would be. And The Walking Dead went out and filmed every single death. Everybody that could have died, they filmed everybody's death so nobody would guess who it is. So The Flash could easily be doing some kind of flashback scene or some future scene. I just think there's a lot of things that could happen here that aren't necessarily HR is going to die, but that is just me trying to be like, no, not HR. But I want to ask you guys that question. Do you think HR is going to die and the Harrison Wells we saw at the funeral or whatever is actually Harrison Wells? Or did I say HR? You know what I mean. Is the freaking guy that was in those funeral pictures actually Harrison Wells and not HR? I personally don't see that. Maybe HR dies later. I don't really know. But he was actually in those videos, so it's kind of hard to see. But I'm going to leave that to you guys to theorize about in the comment sections down below. Just let me know what you think about this whole craziness, and we'll talk about it in the comments down below. Guys and gals, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your Flash buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Am I doing some juice? See you guys next time.